Good morning children. Fourth grade, subject is computer science and chapter 1, that is computer memory and storage devices. What is a computer? As we learned in the lower class, computer is an electronic machine which works on the instructions. Whatever instructions we give, accordingly computer works. Right children? So, now let us learn first what is this IPO cycle. Yes, we all learned it. Input, processing and output cycle. What happens? When we put something into the computer with the help of input devices, it gets processed and then we get the result, that is output. Right children? As I told you, for example, if you want to drink orange juice, you cannot get it directly, right? First you will peel the orange, you put it in the jar and it gets processed and at the end you get the orange juice. Like that, when we put something into the computer, for example 2 plus 2, you will input, that is your input, it gets processed in the CPU and then you get the output, that is the result. That is input and output cycle. So for all these things, whatever input we put, whatever process happens, whatever output we get, then it needs some space, storage, memory and it needs some media to store the data, whatever data we feed into the computer. So, in this chapter, we are going to learn about memory of the computer and other storage devices, memory devices in the with the computer which are attached. So, let us children first learn the primary memory. As I told you, primary memory is a memory which is there inside the computer. Like we people store our things in the memory, but in the brain. But everything we cannot store in the brain, right children? Sometimes we have to make the note of the things. For example, important things of a chapter, normally you note it, right? Like that, few important things we can store in the brain, but everything we cannot store in the brain. We may forget. Like that, computer memory is primary memory. It is limited. You cannot store everything in the primary memory. Again, this primary memory is divided into two types of memories, that is RAM and ROM. RAM is a volatile memory where you can read and write something in the RAM. The full form of RAM is random access memory. It is a volatile memory where you can store something for some time. For example, RAM is a read and write memory. It is attached to the motherboard inside the CPU. It is in the form of chips. So, this is volatile memory. Next is ROM, that is non-volatile memory, that is read-only memory. The basic instructions which are given to the computer, when you switch on the computer, those instructions will be in the ROM. It is inside the motherboard. So, it's a non-volatile memory. Here, in this memory, you can read only the memory, but you cannot write or erase the memory. Here, it contains instruction during the booting. When you switch on the computer, there will be few booting instructions will be given to the computer. Those instructions will be stored in this memory. Children, this is read-only memory. The expanded form of RAM is read-only memory. In this memory again, there are 4-5 types of memory. The number 1 is read-only memory. Number 2 is PROM, that is programmable read-only memory, and EPROM, that is erasable programmable read-only memory. The last one is EEPROM, that is electrically erasable programmable read-only memory. These are the different slots that are allotted in the motherboard chip, where you will be having all these types of memory. As I told you, these are very important memories which will be there in the computer motherboard chip. This is chips, this is inside the motherboard. So there are different slots for this non-volatile memory. As I told you, our brain is limited for some storage only, some memory only. Like that, computers memory is limited to this. For example, if you want to store many things, what do? You do the notes, you take down the important things, and you will store in the book or in diary you will store. Like that, we store the memory which is apart from storing in the RAM and RAM, we will store other important things in other storage devices. They are called secondary memory or external memory. The primary memory is also called as internal memory. Like our brain, we are limited to this one. Our brain is also limited to some extent of memory only. Like this is primary memory or internal memory. The other one is external memory or secondary memory. In this secondary memory, we have divided the secondary memory into two things. They are storage memory, media, and storage device. As I told you, storage media is in which we can store the memory, store the data, instructions, programs, our database, whatever we want to store, we can store in the storage media. Whereas storage devices that are attached to a CPU. Maybe the storage device is attached to the CPU. Now children, let's come and see the other storage medias. That is floppy disk. In olden days, there was a magnetic small things which we used to store the data in. That is floppy disk. For that floppy disk, we need a device called floppy disk drive. Like that, it's a hard disk. Hard disk will be fixed inside the CPU itself, where we will be allotted different slots of drives where we can store the data. That is also a storage device. Hard disk. For this hard disk, we need a hard disk drive which will be inside the CPU. Next is CD, that is compact disk, that is blue colored round shaped disk. Nowadays it's available which you can store the data. For this we need device called compact disk drive which will be in the CPU again. The next one is Blu-ray disc, that is fully covered with the blue, which needs Blu-ray player. For this, these are the storage medias, these are the devices. This nowadays another important device has come, that is memory chip. It will be in the floppy disk where you will be inserting it into the CPU and you will be storing. It's a very small device where you can store thousands of KB data in it. So children, to summarize this, we learned IPO cycles, types of computer memory, that is primary or internal memory, and secondary memory or external memory. This is all about computer memory. In the next class, we will learn the units of memory in the computer, children. So, thank you.